2 weeks ago, the family of one of the thousands of Mexico's murdered women moved a step closer to justice. The country's Supreme Court ruled to define her killing as a gender-based murder. However, as our correspondent Clayton Kahn reports, campaigners say many more legal battles are needed to bring justice for more of the victims.
While the noise of morning traffic, motors, and car horns are part of the capital's everyday soundscape, so too are catcalls and verbal abuse, mostly directed towards women in the street.
They whistle at you, yell sexual comments, but really just offenses like screw your mother, you know? Or you're delicious, mamacita. And I say, I don't come here to hook up, I'm here to work.
Yet Nancy Lopez admits that the constant macho and sexist attitude prevalent in Mexico permeates to much more severe and systemic consequences.
There have been many murders and rapes, or cases where men abandon their daughters, or even kidnap or kill them. Really, there's no protection for women. They always protect the man because they believe men can do more than women. But that is not true. We women can defend ourselves. We know how to struggle, and we know how to win our daily bread, and that's why we're here.
According to official statistics in 2013, there's an average of 7 cases of femicides per day, and over the past 28 years, more than 44,000 women have been murdered. Although national and international rights groups have raised alarm and protest over the past 2 decades, authorities have brought very few perpetrators of femicide to justice. This is the case for Irinea Buendia, Mother Mariana, who was presumably murdered by her husband, a police officer, 5 years ago, and who remains free today. Irinea says the murder of her daughter is emblematic of the rampant impunity.
The message that the Mexican state is sending to the misogynistic, violent, perverse, murderous, and cowardly men is that they can kill a woman and nothing will happen.
Yet with 5 years of constant struggle and protest, Irinea has managed to pressure Mexico's Supreme Court to reopen the case, deemed by local authorities to be a suicide. Her lawyer says this is a precedent for other gender-based murders.
This is a watershed decision, not just for this case, but the other cases of femicide that are occurring at a national level in which justice has not been done.
Yet rights groups are cautiously optimistic of the Supreme Court's ruling. They point to the example of a 2007 anti-gender violence law adopted because of civil pressure, which they argue has lacked the political will to be implemented and applied. Clayton Kahn, Telesur, Mexico City.